Okay, so I'm going to show you very quickly how to access the databases in case you have forgotten. I used to go through Columbine High School's website all the time because it was super easy for me. I'm going to show you guys via um, Green Mountain's website. So we have Green Mountain High School. Here we go. That's very slow. Now, once you're here at Green Mountain High School's website, go Rams, you're going to go to academics. You're going to go down to library, click there. And then they make it so easy. It's so nice. So if you scroll down a little bit, there it is, Jeffco Public Library databases. So you need to have access to a library card number, which I gave you guys little cards, or you can borrow one. Woohoo, right here. Okay. So I'm going to use this number to go ahead and find what I need. I'm going to go into log in, my account, log in, register. Oh, look, and there's my library number. You can't see my PIN, haha. Okay, but I would enter this one if I needed to. If anyone wants to go pay my library fines, there's my number. Just kidding. Okay, don't do that. So you enter in that information, then you click login. Now here we are back at A to Z resources. My favorite of the databases for what our purposes are is this US history in context. So I get there just by clicking on the U, then I click on this tab here. Now, if I want other general ones, or to know what other databases relate to history, I would have clicked on history. This is the one I want. So now up here, you're going to search for whoever it is that you are looking for, right? So one search that I did was Emma Gonzalez biography, then I just did Emma Gonzalez, whatever. So you have to make sure you spell it correctly, right? Gonzalez, Emma. And then we wait to see what comes up. I can see that I've got a bunch of different types of sources. If you look over here, you can see the content types. So news is where I found one of the ones that I liked, and reference was the other. So let me just show you real quick for this reference one. Here it is. If I open this up, so this one's kind of cool because it lists the key figures, which was super helpful towards my presentation. I put those in. And then it gives me a good background on what happened on February 14th, 2018, which is what inspired Emma Gonzalez and her friends to start this movement of Never Again and the March for Our Lives event that took place in Washington, D.C. last spring. That's amazing. They did that like a month after. It's really quick. And here's my source citation, right? So that is wonderful. I could copy and paste that and grab it. One thing I like to do is just to send it to my Google Drive. So I send it to my drive, and then this pops up. Sometimes it'll ask you to log in as well. It'll pop up your Google username, whatever. And then there's also other tools you can use here, like the citation tools and whatever. So you can play with that. MLA is what we're using, an MLA 8, right? Okay, so there's one of the ones that I wanted. Now the other one, no, I don't want to give you any feedback. Go away. News. If I go here, I could kind of read through some of these, and you want to be thinking about what's really going to help you with your project and give you the information that you need. So this is the one that I chose. It's called Since Parkland, We've Been Demanding Action, and it's written by Emma Gonzalez and David Hogg. So it's an appeal that they made through the Washington Post. All right. Again, I would send it to my drive. Alrighty. Now, if as you're reading, you want to do more, like let's say you want to do more with these databases and that kind of thing, you can use the highlighting tool. So what this means is, like, let's say if I'm going through here, oh, it says just 11 minutes. Geez. 18 minutes. Okay. So this was something that I thought was really significant, and this was about impact, right? So right here, see how it says highlight or notes? So I could make a little note about this if I wish. I can say, Wow. Ooh, previously, only 27% of young eligible voters participated in the process. That is horrifyingly low. Yikes, I didn't realize it was that low. Awful. Okay, and see how it's highlighted it there for me? And then this is also interesting to me because it's saying how many, right? This one I'm just going to highlight, and I'm going to highlight it yellow. So we and 22 fellow students organized the event. That's pretty amazing. I mean, and only a month. Now, what I can do is if I go back up here to highlights and notes, I can view all of my highlights and notes that I've made on this article, which is pretty cool. And then it's got that as well, right? And now I can send that to my drive. So I'm pulling just the parts that I want and then sending it to my drive. All right, so that's just another cool tool you can use.